What up, though? Yes, 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 yes. I just wanted to give a little quick update on the state of my being right now. I'm fortunately still in recovery. Unfortunately, still in the hospital. What up, C Dub? Yeah, for a short period of time. I was trying to let you enjoy your vacation, man, before I gave you a call. But yeah, just wanted to share with my people. What was going on and what's been going on. I start my intensive therapy this week coming up. Oh, okay, good, good. I'll give you a call. Um, I got the trach took out my throat. What ended up happening is I had blood clot in my lungs and I had pneumonia in my lungs. So what had happened was because of my distaste for the medical system, I almost allowed myself to die. So the only reason I went to the hospital is because over the past several years, me and my wife have I witnessed a lot of people just drop and die because of walking pneumonia. So me and my wife, we go to Mickey D's and I get out and throw our stuff away and we talking and my wife say, man, you could have walking pneumonia. And I said to myself, I'm gonna go to the hospital and go check this out. Only because you said that. Because a lot of people left us, man, that unexpectedly they looked at normal 1 minute and the next day they was literally in a morgue. So I said to myself, the only reason I'm gonna go to this hospital is because of what you just said. And went to the hospital, and it felt like the closer I was getting to the hospital, the worse I started feeling. Got in there, sat down. They started taking my blood pressure, and they asked me how I got there. And by that time, my wife had made it in there, and my wife explained to him, I picked my son up from work, picked her up from work, blah blah blah. And when I seen the way they looked at each other like they heard something that was unheard of before. And they said, so you saying he drove here? And my wife like, yeah, like everything normal. So they explained to her my CO2 levels. And they showed her where at a certain level, a person is considered dead or drop dead. My level was double that. So one day, 1 minute, y'all, I'm sitting there and I got the whole room laughing and joking around with each other. The next minute, I'm fighting 5 or 6 men trying to hold me down. And I just wake up out of nowhere. I blacked out somehow. They didn't stick me with nothing. They didn't do nothing but put me on the breathing treatment. I just woke up and went crazy for some reason. So when I finally wake come to, I was strapped down to the bed and I'm trying to move. And I wake up, I open my eyes and my wife right there. My wife explained it to me. They had to strap you down because you kept on trying to get up and walk up out of here. I'm like, what? I said, why would I do that, Nate? And she's like, well, I couldn't talk at the time. So they gave me something to write with. And I asked my wife, on a piece of paper, why would I do that? And she said, I don't know, but it took like several men to hold you down so you couldn't move. Hey, Tanya, how you doing today, sweetheart? So when that happened, it was just a fight. It was just a fight. You know, unfortunately, but fortunately, seeing some things that I had to be ready to see because I wouldn't have seen it. And not because of my diagnosis of having pneumonia in my lungs and a blood clot in my lungs, but I made a decision that I was finished smoking anyway. Y'all know I had been battling and trying to stop myself anyway. What's going on, Black Dust? But that right there was the wake up call for me. So that part of my life is over with. Trying to pick fights and expose stupidity. It's all dead. I did make a promise to a person about exposing a certain situation. So I'm gonna do that in between my young buddy and the party that was in question. And if they choose to bring it up and bring it out, that's on them. But I will hold my end of the bargain. What's up, buddy Lee? So I most definitely have to get ready for the good fight because when I was fighting for my life, I seen some stuff, y'all, and it kind of spooked me out, and I'm not even able to articulate in words the things that I seen, but I can remember seeing them. So my life on YouTube is about over with. I will be coming on here if I got important things to talk about or life saving information. But I thought about that too. Me and Sister Amina have been on here for years telling people about this list, telling people about the fuckery that goes on in Hollywood, that goes on in the music industry. She came with a list. I was just reporting to y'all what I knew what these people were into based off their religion. But Sister Amina told us long ago, showed proof, showed the list of all these child traffickers and pedophiles, and she had a list. And Puffy was one of the people on the list. And it's a shame that it takes for mainstream TV to tell us these things before we believe people that we talk to and associate with every day. I know it's a lot of liars on here. I know it's a lot of fakers and shakers on here. But your local news is the biggest liar, the biggest faker and shaker known to man. But every time we hear them say something, we believe them. I just had to throw that little piece in there because it was like a breath of fresh air. Me being the only one on here discussing our idols we look up to and look forward to hearing, and Sister Amina come on here discussing it from a business professional standpoint with proof, with receipts. And it was like a breath of fresh air having her come to YouTube and share her information. And even though we got our information from different sources, it still equaled up to the same thing. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my. It's like Jehovah keep blessing me over and over and over and over again, y'all. Now, if this my brother, I've been looking for him, y'all, for I've been searching for this man. Wow. Do you see this Christ Council or is it just me? Wow. That ain't my brother Mongoose. That's somebody playing games with me. But yeah, it's safe to say, y'all, that King Curl was in the land of the lost. And an unsung hero, one that I didn't expect to be instrumental in my recovery. Hey, what's going on, bro? Slap a dime. Slap a dime, wish death on my family, on my son. And my bad, y'all. He said, where's your God at now? And the brother don't know how powerful. I know he meant it in a butthole, in a disrespectful way, but the power I got from that statement made me feel so hypocritical. It was like me checking myself and him checking me at the same time. You claim you pray to God and you believe in God. What you worried about man for and what man can do? Where you God at? What is God you supposed to be defending? You supposed to be telling everybody about. And it was so instrumental to my recovery just hearing that over and over again. And I said I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it. Something that highly disrespectful to a fellow man could give you power, could check you, literally check you. What are you really doing? Are you just making a lot of noise? Or are you really trying to introduce people to the Most High? I have nothing else disrespectful. No matter what that brother says to me, how he said. I, in fact, got a lot to be thankful for that brother for. I know not too many people understanding it. He probably don't even understand it. But there's never been any hate there. But there's no more anything in the tank trying to expose and show that he's not a good person or there's nothing else there. I'm so happy to have another chance to. Sorry, y'all. This stuff still coming out my lungs. Um, just to give a quick checkup on where I'm at. Um, I start my intensive. I started my intensive therapy this week. I'm predicted uh, a week, 7 to 10 days to be in here. A week ago, I just started standing up again. You know, by me being off my feet well over a month, I had to learn how to stand up all over again and walk and things like that. So it's been a fight. It's been a fight, and it's still gonna be a fight. Right now, I'm in way better health than I've been in a very long time. The blood clots is healed. The pneumonia has been deaded. Um, blood pressure and things like that is in tip top. Um, and if I never want to mess with these drugs and big pharma, the only thing I got to do is increase my exercise. And we know my exercise was zero, so bringing it up to about 5 would be good enough to sustain life and be healthy. Um, I don't know if y'all believe me or not, but I was hardly eating anyway. Um, so that wasn't my problem. My problem was not moving enough. So appreciate y'all stopping through and listening to a brother. I know about farting. You just keep on fighting. You'll win. Trust me. Don't let it get you down. You can stand up, King. We've been through a lot. Yeah, man. Hey, you. Oh, yeah, sure. Come on. Oh, no, I'm just talking to my people. You good. Same to you. Uh, so just getting myself together, y'all. Yeah, I know, Mongoose. Miss you, brother. I've been looking for you, man. I've been looking for your brother. I ain't been able to find him. I would go up to the job and I would just miss him. I didn't hear no good things, man. I was really concerned about you, man. Just trying to pay you back, for what you helped me with and everything, and you wasn't nowhere in sight, man. Couldn't find you. But it's good to see you now. Good to hear from you, brother. Good to hear from you, man. Um, so just wanted to tap in to some individuals. Y'all will notice my presentations on YouTube will be a lot different than y'all used to. I may hold panels once or twice a month, uh, but fighting with my fellow man, whether they believe in God or not, that's not my stick. Um, don't get anything from it. Uh, if ever you want to have a conversation or talk about it or get to some things that's not really understandable and you wish to understand it or want to get my insight on the issue, I'm down for that. I will continue to be approachable, despite the light change, despite the putting the cigarettes and the smoking down. Uh, but it's we don't have much time left. We don't have much time left. I know a lot of us treat it like it's a given, like we know we're gonna wake up tomorrow, and that's not really the case. So it's time to start treating every day like that. And that's where I'm at with it, y'all. That's how I gotta treat every day. That's how I gotta do it. And I just hope you know, all my people that come check up on me, I just hope, you're not just here for the drama. Hope you're here to benefit yourself because the information I bring to the table won't just be beneficial for me, but be beneficial for anybody that's interested in listening. So hope y'all have a beautiful rest of y'all day. Um, Me and my wife and Vic uh have a little something planned where um Vic is going to interview me because a lot of people had questions about who am I? Who is the person behind the name that was so called doxed and where I come from, what I'm about, what I've been to prison for, things like that. So I would like Christ Council to be present. I would like Buddy Lee to be present. Just, because these brothers have real good questions and they know what they're doing. So when Vic get to talking to me and asking me questions, if he miss anything that they feel like they want answered, I want them there to be able to answer or to ask. So I want y'all to be looking forward to that. And it won't just be me, it'll be my wife explaining the the bulk of everything. It's been 48 hours since I had a tube sticking down my throat. They finally took that out. You have a nice day. So now that that's taken out my throat, I was still able to talk, but they literally had to cap it for me to talk. Now my flesh is starting to mend together and it's healing. Like I told y'all, it's been 48 hours since it's been gone. So they're impressed by my recovery skills or the way I'm moving about and able to get around despite, my age and size. Um, I've lost about 40, 50 pounds by just being up in a hospital bed. So just looking forward to getting back on my feet, y'all. And y'all, we got so much. Knowing that I gotta move now, y'all gonna like me a whole lot better than y'all used to because we about to be everywhere on foot. We about to be everywhere on foot. We gonna ride, we gonna park, and we just gonna be walking around. We just gonna be walking around, y'all. So if y'all like my videos before about driving around and showing different parts of the city, y'all really gonna enjoy what's coming. If it's Jehovah's will, of course. But that's what I got planned. I got planned on showing y'all some things. So peace to all my people. Sister Amina, hey, we wasn't surprised when we seen Puffy getting raided. We not gonna be surprised when other people on the list get raided. Not surprised once one bit. See, I did a video and it's on my channel and it's explaining the people that run these entertainment industries. It's telling you what they believe in. And the things that they believe in is the exact things that they're supposed to be going to court and getting court-martialed about. So in all actuality, they really just letting the cat out the bag. Ain't nothing really about to happen to these people. Their career is dying. You're not hearing too much about it. And if you know anything about entertainment and the internet, bad news is just as good as good news. So don't fall for the okie doke, the Epsteins and all that. These are these people's religion, sacrificing, killing innocent people. Ask yourself why every time there's a new president, the question comes up about what this president or that president think about abortion. You think they care about them babies? In a world where a person that know how to shoot a basketball get paid more than a teacher, you think they care about them babies? In a world where a person that can run real fast get paid more than a nurse or a doctor, people that actually save lives, you think they really care about you like that? Talk to y'all a little later. I don't want to get too carried away. I'm still not all the way out of harm's way. So let me be gentle and let me say I hope y'all have a beautiful rest of y'all day. And stay tuned. I'll be rapping at y'all soon. Peace.